with Pink and Maine. Thanks so much for joining me today in our Foiling Fun YouTube video hop. We are hopping along with some awesome designers to show you just how simple and easy and fun it is to foil with our new pink Minc Machine, our Foilables and our CheerFoils. We recently released our very own line of foils. These are transfer foils. They're super high quality. They come in these nice little sturdy boxes so you can store them in, and we call them CheerFoil because foiling just brings a smile to your face. You get 25 feet, yes, feet per roll. That's up to 5 times what you'll typically find in other brands of foils out there. So they're a super great value, super high quality foil, and they're so much fun to use. We have a variety of colors, patterns, and styles. Everything from our super popular Streaks rainbow. I don't know if you can see that gorgeous rainbow with the lines that go through it and make it super shiny and sparkly. And we have Fairy Wings Pink here, which is like an iridescent or holographic light pink color. We have all other colors of the rainbow, along with, like I said, a variety of patterns and styles. And we have more coming up in a couple of months. We also have a lot of foilables, and that's what we call our toner printed designs. So with our pink Minc Machine, you can do all types of foiling with toner printed designs. That's our foilables, and we have a bunch of them, different designs to choose from. We have little card kits that you can foil the different patterns and sentiments and images and make cards with just what's in the kit. We have solid black toner sheets. This is what you foil your negative foil design onto. And typically black has been all that's been available on the market, but we have colored toner sheets. So now you have so many more options for bringing that negative foil piece to life. The design won't show through just in black. You can have it show through in any of the rainbow toner sheets that we have here. And we also have new colors coming out as well. And I'll show you how it's done in just a moment. I'm going to show you just how quick, simple, and easy it is to do toner-based foiling and show you some other ways as well. So let's do some basic toner printed design foiling. So our foils are called transfer foils. Sometimes they're called heat transfer foils. They work with toner printed designs or anything that is sticky. So they will not work with the hot plate or hot foil system. They transfer onto toner printed designs. So this is typically what you'll get. This little pattern here is one of our foilables. I'm trying just to show you the gorgeousness of this rainbow foil. I used the Roy G. Biv. And some people have asked me, what does that mean? The colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. So I called it Roy G. Biv because it's just all the colors of the rainbow and it's really pretty. But what you can do is you then take that negative piece of foil. So you've foiled the love here, and your piece of foil will have that design missing from it. So you have a negative. Typically would take your toner sheet, full printed toner sheet, which typically have been all black like this one here, and you just foil that negative piece over the toner sheet and you get the beautiful design. Your background will be foil and the image will show in black like that there. Beautiful, sparkly, and shiny, and super hard to photograph foil and get that beautiful shine. You have to see it in person. So we have our Mini Minc Machine. This is new for us. It's hot pink. I love it. You know I love pink. It has nice gold accents. The on-off switch is on the back, so I'm going to turn it on. And then you have different settings here on the top. 0 will be pressure only and no heat. So if you have something sticky that you want to run through and you just want some pressure to adhere the foil to whatever is sticky, you can use 0. The heat settings start at 1 and go all the way to 5. So depending on the thickness of paper and what you're foiling, you'll want less or more heat. I find typically that our foiling works out just about perfect every time on number 3. You can back it down to 2 if you're finding you're having a few issues, but number 3 usually works 100% of the time, I would say. The Minc Machine comes with one transfer folder. Some people call them carrier sheets. You need something to take the foil and the toner sheet through the machine. So this is a transfer folder. We have our foilable design here. I've chosen our medium polka dots. I just love a good polka dot. It's a great background for just about anything. Now before we add our foil on top of the toner sheet, we're just gonna dust off the toner sheet. Just one little swoop with our microfiber cloth, and that's gonna take any dust or debris that's on our toner sheet away. We don't want anything on top of this toner sheet that can keep the foil from adhering perfectly to the toner. I have a piece of foil here cut just about 1/4 inch larger than my toner printed design, and I'm going to take the back of my piece of foil, I would say the ugly side. Oh look, our Minc is already heated up and ready to go. It merely takes 2 to 3 minutes at the most. But I'm just going to wipe off the back of that piece of foil. That's going to remove any dust or debris from the back of the foil. And now I'm ready to place this on top of the toner printed foilable design. You want to always place your foil pretty side up. So you want to see your color or your design that you want on the foilable, you want to see it on the top. So we have those in our carrier sheet, our transfer folder, and we can just simply place it in the middle of the opening of the Minc Machine. And I like to support it at the bottom so it goes in straight and even. You don't have to push it through. The machine will do the work for you and it will pull it through. You can also use our foils and foilables with a laminator. But I will say, depending on the laminator, you need to heat them 20 to 30 minutes prior to use because you want to get them as hot as possible. The Minc Machine was made specifically for foiling, so it gets to the proper temperature in a short amount of time. So be careful when you pull the transfer folder out of the machine. It will be hot to the touch, but we want to let this cool down. The process of adhering the foil to the toner printed design is a heat transfer process. So you could think about it like the machine is heating up that toner ink that's on the paper. It's melting the toner ink a little bit. That's what's allowing the foil to adhere to the toner. So you want to allow that to cool off so that they have good adherence. This is our Lots of Love silver. I don't know if you can see, it's so pretty. You've got all these iridescent hearts on here, miniature hearts. This also comes, we have Lots of Love pink and Lots of Love teal. This is cool to the touch now, so I can go to the corner and I can carefully peel away my piece of foil. And now I love the reveal. It's my favorite part. I have gorgeous foiled polka dots. So I can't wait to create a card with that in the background. So pretty. And it literally took us less than 5 minutes for sure. Now we're going to foil our negative piece of foil with those polka dots that's removed from the foil. And we're going to use one of our color toner sheets. I've got this beautiful plum color, which is in our new set. It's called the Garden. That's coming out really soon. I've already dusted that off. I'm going to make sure it's nice and clean. And we dusted our foil before. So I'm just going to place it pretty side up, just like before, onto the colored toner sheet. And you can see that purple color coming through the polka dots. We're going to put it into the transfer folder. Don't forget the step of wiping it off We're dusting it off because anything that's in between the foil and that toner, it will keep it from adhering. All right, now we're ready to put it through the machine again. Okay, hot to the touch again. We're gonna let it cool off before we make the reveal. I know it's hard because you wanna see the result and it's so exciting, but we're gonna give it a few seconds. We're gonna cool it down, let it be cool to the touch. And here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it. So gorgeous, so gorgeous. So here with one piece of foil the size of the card front, a foldable design, and a full printed toner sheet, we've made 2 backgrounds for cards. Super fast and easy. But that's not all. I've got to show you more. There's more to this foiling than just using the foilables, the toner printed designs. You can also foil on anything sticky, like I mentioned before. So on this piece of cardstock, I have some of our easy tear tape in 2 widths, and I've just put some stripes along the cardstock. So I'm gonna peel the release paper away from these pieces of tape. So we are gonna foil the adhesive tapes. But look down here, I also have a couple of things that I've written in my own handwriting. You can foil your own handwriting. And this is so much fun. I mean, this is just something, imagine signing all of your cards and then foiling it, foiling your signature. So we carry on our site the glaze gel pens. The glazed gel pens write with almost an embossed look when they're dry. It's a little bit raised and it looks like you embossed your handwriting. So they look really nice just written out like that. But you can foil it too. When you run it through the Minc Machine, that ink will allow the foil to adhere to it. And what's going to be harder to see down here is I've drawn 3 stars. And I did that with the Zig 2-way glue pen. We also carry these on our website. So with the Zig 2-way glue pen, and we have 2 types of those. We have the bullet tip one, which is called a fine tip, and we have one that has like a roller ball tip. It's kind of like writing with a writing pen. But you can also foil on top of those glue pens because when they dry, they go on blue when they're wet. And you can adhere paper or whatever to it while it's wet. When it's dry, it's clear, but it's tacky, it's sticky. So you can foil over that. So this is right here, 3 more different ways you can foil using the Minc Machine. I'm just gonna lay my foil over top of that sheet of paper and put it inside the transfer folder. This time I'm using Starry Gold foil. So it's gorgeous, it's gold, and it's got all of these iridescent stars. So pretty. Let's run that through. The Minc Machine does have an auto turn off feature, so if you leave it on for too long, it will turn itself off. So that's a nice safety feature. There is a switch in the back opposite of the on-off switch that it's like a lever you can pull. If your transfer folder gets stuck inside, you just pull that lever and then you can pull your transfer folder through. I'm going to remove it from the transfer folder while it's hot, but I'm still going to wait for it to cool before I do the reveal. Now, when you're using the double-sided tapes or adhesive sheets, you don't necessarily have to run it through the Minc Machine, but I like that it gives all the pressure for me. Otherwise, you would have to really burnish or rub that foil onto the tape really good for it to adhere. But I like the machine that adds the pressure along with the heat. That really helps give you a nice result. So now I'm going to carefully pull away. Oh my goodness, look at that. This is so much fun. This just gives you so many more options for foiling. Look, you can add any kinds of stripes or plaid to your design with the tapes. And you can even foil your handwriting. That is so cool. I like it too because the ink on those pens is a little raised. Like I mentioned, it looks like embossing. The foil is also a little bit raised. Might be hard to see, but it looks really nice. It's a really fun effect. I know for sure I'm gonna start foiling all my signatures on my cards. That's just that wow factor. People wonder, how in the world did you do that? All right, I'm gonna show you one more technique for foiling. So we've done foiling a foilable, foiling the negative. We've done our handwriting with a pen, with a glue pen. We've done adhesive tapes. Now we're gonna foil our glossy gel. So we have jars of glossy gel, which is like a texture paste or gel. It dries clear, so it might be hard to see my design on this white cardstock, but you can foil it. Oh my. This opens up even more options and varieties. Think of all the stencils that you have that you can put the gel over and then foil. I love it also because it gives that raised look again. It's a little bit three-dimensional. Always with the pretty side up for your foil and through the machine. I'm gonna let this cool just a moment before I peel to reveal. One thing when you're applying your glossy gel is you want to get a thin, smooth coat. If you've got lots of lumps and bumps, it's gonna be hard for the foil to adhere in those little valleys on those lumps and bumps. So let's peel this back and look at that. Oh my goodness. That is so fun. It's so gorgeous. I want to foil all the things. And now with our Mini Minc Machine, our CheerFoils and our foilable designs, our glossy gel, glaze pens, glue pens, you can foil all the things too. And you saw how super quick and simple it is to get these beautiful foiled results. So I thank you again for joining me for our Foiling Fun YouTube hop. Be sure to leave a comment below because we are giving away a Mini Minc foiling starter kit, you may say. The winner will get a Mini Minc Machine along with some of our CheerFoils and some of our foilables. So you will be ready to foil. And for a chance to win that, like I said, you want to leave a comment below and be sure to follow along all the designers in the hop. They're awesome creators, so give them a subscribe to their channel and show them some love in the comments as well. We're going to gather all the comments together and randomly choose our winner. If you also want to head over to our Instagram as well, we're doing another hop over on Instagram. And there's another chance to win over there too. So you could get 2 chances to win. Just join in both of the hops. Thanks again, everyone. You can find all of these supplies and more at pinkandmain.com or ask your local retailer. And until next time, keep living the creative life.